guys, it's Jenny from Created to Create Studios. Wow, it's Jenny from Created to Create Studios. It really hits me when I realize that come June 30th, I'm not going to be saying that anymore. I've really been struggling with that decision to close my business. I'm definitely grieving. I've definitely shed more than one or two tears over it because Created to Create Studios was a really big deal to me. See, for those of you who don't know me, multiple chronic illnesses caused disability, and I had to leave my career as a corporate event planner. And it took many years until I was well enough to start doing some things again. And I wanted to kind of supplement the disability. And sadly, pride and ego prove that I still had worth and value and that I was capable of things. So I thought if I took the art that I was using for my own personal healing and therapy and joy and peace and turned it into a part-time business, that would be the answer. I can't get a full-time job because my symptoms are so erratic and unpredictable. They change by the hour, so I figured painting is something I can do when I feel good, and on the days I don't, I can stay in bed and I'll just sell from my website and it will work out perfect. That was the original intention, but having the personality I have, I kept building upon it and pushing it further and making it a little bit more. So for me, this was a major accomplishment to be able to learn the things I learned, not just about art. Through the years, I've learned my style. I've learned what I like to paint. I've learned how to make some of my pieces share my story and share things that other people experience. And then not only that, never thought I'd be able to create a website and learn how to make a store and connect it to the bank and all that stuff. That was amazing, that a brain that went through so much infection and left me with so many cognitive disabilities, that I would be able to create a website. I never believed that I'd learn how to do QuickBooks and accounting. I never believed that I would know how to do a newsletter or make marketing pieces or how to promote things. I never believed that I would jury in to shows and fine art festivals. I never believed I'd win awards for my art. I never believed that I would be blessed to be able to donate my art to auctions as fundraisers for various charities. I never thought I had that in me. And the fact that I was able to do it, that's huge. And to let go of that suddenly and it just poof, be gone, that is really hard to deal with. A friend had asked me, what is entailed in running the business that I feel that I can't do, because the main reason I'm closing it is because I'm a one-man show. I'm really not making any money even after 5 years. It's like I make some, I spend some, I make some, I spend some, and it just kind of cycles, which is great because it allows me to continue doing what I love. But it's all the business stuff that's so hard on me, all the little things that people don't think about that take up so much time, the physical energy demanded that I don't have when it comes to preparing for a show and setting things up, that manual labor that goes with it, and the exhaustion of being on your feet and talking to people throughout an entire weekend. Those are some things that are hard on me. And I gave this friend a list of the things that I do and the things that I would need to do to continue growing and developing my business. But then when I really thought about it, I can still do a large portion of it. What I really needed in order for me to continue would be somebody to do the bookkeeping and an accountant, because my current accountant is she has her own business and that has grown, so she is no longer going to have me as a client. And I've been trying to find a new one that is willing to do such a little bit, because I do my own entries. It's a matter of asking a few questions every now and then. And then at the end of the year, she spends a couple hours with me, makes sure all my entry was right, pays my taxes, and that's it. So I don't want to go to a big accounting firm. I'm not a big deal and I don't need a lot of help, but I can't find somebody to do that. So that's the main thing. I needed to find somebody to do the QuickBooks and not actually do it, but correct my QuickBooks and make sure I'm doing it right and pay the taxes. The other thing I would need would be a team of able-bodied people willing to do all the setup of any shows I may jury into and handle the bulk of the things that exhaust me on show weekends. So I think if I just had those two things, I would have kept Created to Create Studios going. And I'll have to be honest, I secretly was hoping for a Christmas miracle. I was hoping that somebody would know somebody and say, hey, we can handle that part for you. Don't close your business. But that gift was not under the Christmas tree. I did get nice fuzzy warm socks, but I did not get a bookkeeper, accountant, or people who want to do the manual labor of shows. So for now, it still looks like June 30th, 2023 is the end point for Created to Create Studios. As I had said in the past, I will still be creating art. I can still sell a piece if somebody really wants it and just claim that income on my regular Social Security number. But I am so proud of myself and everything that I learned and worked through to get my business to where it is today. And it's just really breaking my heart. It's making me really, really sad that I have to let go of something I worked so hard for because of the limitations of my physical illnesses, disability, whatever you want to call it. I know I don't look disabled. You see me dancing around on TikTok sometimes and posting fun things because I don't always share the hard stuff. But it's been 20 years of really hard stuff. And I keep expecting myself to be able to do normal things that people who aren't sick do. And I really have to take that pressure off myself. So I guess this was basically just to share where I'm at emotionally. I am struggling. I'm having a really hard time with this. And part of me is still secretly praying for a belated Christmas miracle.